Well, hello again, and thanks for taking the time to join us. Welcome to Cumstone Farm in Lockerbie on the Scottish borders to Club's 2017 Championship here at Cumstone Farm on the Scottish borders at fucking bastard next year. Now, this track at Lockerbie, we've been here 2 or 3 times in the last let's just head over there and have a quick look at some of the bikes that are soon to race at this 2017 fucking bastard. So we'll bring you news about that as it happens. So just keep stay. Now we have some fucking bastards that can't fucking talk on microphone. Now this superb track here at Finhaven Hill is on the and of course a brand new weekend event at Dram. Well, thanks for joining us once again. We're just here we are at Finhaven Hill in Forfar for round 1 of the Scottish Classic Motocross racing season. Well, hello again, and thanks for taking the time to tune in. Today we're here at Bastard. Well, hello again, and thanks for taking the time to tune in. Today we're here at Bastard. Now we had our first round, at fuck's sake, in the past few years. So what a superb event it was. Shite, that's pish. Now we've got a large entry of riders for this round 2 event, especially. Okay, you're on, Les.
And tonight at Glencairn in the Eden Valley, we've got Dykes Wilson from the fine town of Steel End in the Kingdom of Fife.
That's the one.
Yeah, ex-mining village, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his trip to Jefferson in Texas. And if he liked the motorcycle racing, was it good there?
Amazing. Everybody was so friendly. Great racing.
And they seem to have an affinity, the Texans, with the Scots and the Irish.
They loved us. They loved us to pieces.
Yeah, because interestingly, I met 2 old guys in Kouros, and they were chatting to me, and I explained that you were in America, and he said, "Do you realise that 70% of the guys that fought in the Alamo were of Scottish descent?" And I said, "I didn't realise that, but that's true." So there you are. So anyway, did you enjoy the scenery, and were the ladies good looking in Texas?
Oh, nice looking ladies. Oh, very nice.
How did they dress? Were cowboy hats?
No. They looked.
Would you say there would be European look about them, or were they more jeans ladies?
Jeans
and boots.
Jeans and boots. Very nice looking.
And what was your stop drink over there? What would you? Budweiser beer.
It's beer.
And then
it
some.
Was so hot.
So just rums and.
Oh no.
No.
This cold beer.
Beer, yeah.
It was that hot.
And apparently John Fleming done well, and young Archie Baird.
Yes,
John Fleming CZ, and Archie Baird's, and Trevor, the former world champion, Trevor Calderwood, CZ. CZ. Oh well, for the American market,
CZ.
Need to explain to the visitors.
CZ.
It's CZ in America, like Sesame Street. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for coming down to Glencairn, and I hope you have a real good fun weekend.
I'm guaranteed we will do.
We're going off shortly, and we'll see the barn dance, and apparently there's pulled pork, spit braai, and all the ladies have got their cowboy hats on, so you'll think you're back in Texas.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Okay, so it's good to see you, and I'll just conclude that you won't be doing This Is Your Life anytime soon, but you need to grow a bit more beard, if you want to really look like Braveheart.
That's what you're trying to say,
if you need to mature a bit more before you can go on This Is Your Life. You need to get a wee bit up in years to get a bit more background.
Okay, right, so
I've got him there, Monty. Yes, and I believe that a certain guy, Ken Smith, an Australian bloke, was there. Could you tell us a little bit about Ken?
Yes, Ken Smith. like we met him like by off chance. Ken was a really nice guy. He's the editor of VMX magazine, and he come over there for to do all this stuff for VMX.
The media, yeah.
And honestly, you could never be a nicer guy. Just so nice.
So it's like the Scots are being flung across the planet, from Texas to Australia to Ireland and Scotland. They're even in Scotland apparently. Some of the Scots.
Are they?
How much did Ken Smith pay you to say that?
I got about 3 bottles of beer.
Well, anyway, that's good. Hope you enjoy the racing at the weekend. It's all good. But
Ken,
hey, you've got more to tell.
Ken liked his beer.
Right, okay.
And he liked his beer, and he liked his golf cart.
That's basically because he can't walk after it.
Exactly.
I think it's because well, we heard that it was actually, when you're in that neck of the woods, the bayou, you need to be in a golf cart. When you've got a few drinks in the old blue bayou, you need to be able to get away from the gators quick. And if you have a few drinks taken and you're walking, it could be trouble.
Exactly.
So you're in a golf cart, you can get away from the gators.
Get away from them.
So there you are.
So Ken had that with his golf cart, eh?
Yeah. That's why Americans actually use golf carts a lot, when they've got a few drinks taken in case the alligators get them, you know.
Right, aye.
And if I've any luck, maybe some of them will. Maybe the alligators will get well fed tonight.
I knew he's like, we can't leave these bikes out, Archie. And then Archie says, well, I'll put the front on the good. Well, what good's that? Don't you be filling?
How's that there?
Well, that's a photo.
The three
Interview, I think.
It's welcome to the Eden Valley, the beautiful Eden Valley,
These parabolics.
and Glen Cairn Classic Scramble. And we've got a bunch of rogues here, one of which is John Fleming's CZ.
Yes.
And he's had a very checkered career, short career, and he's the Scottish champion numero uno. He's had a great year last year and this year. I just wanted to ask you, John, do you think that your new compatriot David Wilson will be an asset to the CZ team?
Well, to be quite truthful, it's been quite a long time coming this to get Davey on this bike, because it all started at a Telford show, and Trev wasn't kind of keen, because you'd be up against Trev, you know, the top GZ man in Northern Ireland, but had to tinker with the bike a little bit, and I've said it, Sharon, his wife's now saying, got to get rid of that BSA.
Hold on a minute, just because I bought you off the track with BSA, that's why you wanted me to see us
Well, yeah. You need him as a team member.
We've got Archie Baird and hiding in over the corner here. Has David's bike had this fancy gearbox linkage?
No, he hasn't had the gear linkage on yet, but that's the next step up. If I can just stop him from taking me off 5 yards from the line. They want me on a CZ because they say I'm like a bulldozer in the BSA. You just let a wee ankle clamp on ankle warmer on the CZ.
This year, John, how's your season been going this year? You've had quite a tight tussle with Derek Falls in the Bultaco.
Aye, the wee Bultaco's gone really well, but I knackered it up in the first round when I never finished 2 races, sort of thing. But
you're still in there, shouting.
I'm still in there, son, but hey, we're just having fun.
Maybe you need to attend Bannatyne's Health Club a little bit more, like Derek. You know.
Well, I found out a wee secret. He doesn't really go there. He just checks in.
He checks in like like the last time I went to Belfast, I checked into every pub in the whole town. My mother thought I was
Chubby
an alcoholic.
Tanner was saying, where the hell is that guy?
Now, how much would you need if you wanted to be signed up with Chubby Chandler ISM Sport Management? Could we come to 8%?
I don't talk figures in front of teammates and that.
What's your intention? What class are you riding in this weekend, John?
We're riding the British Championship, we're riding the Pre-74s as well, so to me in the British Championship, if I can come away in the top 10 overall the day, I'll be happier.
Very good. So I hope you have a safe weekend's racing, and yourself and Archie here.
Well, if I can just stay at Davies Road, I'll be quite happy.
and everything goes well for you, John.
Yes, okay.
Look forward to a good evening. Will you be on wearing the cowboy hat tonight, or are you just?
Yeah, I've got my hat with us, but I was going to give it to Davey because he has a wee cowboy.
Do you know that David can actually see Scotland from his house? on
Yeah.
a sunny day.
Yeah, but you don't want them.
John, can I just sort something out here now that we're live? I'm really offended because I heard you boys have given me a nickname and you're going around calling me Hitman Wilson. Is this true?
Well, I've got the scars to prove it. And
Trevor says you call me the wee Hitman. Is that right?
and I've even got the exhaust pipe. I keep carrying it with me to show you the mark. Yeah.
But he thought he'd knocked you off, but it was actually
That, yeah.
Scots look all the same to me.
even apologised to him. He never even
I
apologised
better go and apologise to John. He apologising to me for me.
Yeah, I must admit it is.
Well, you were bigger than him, I thought.
It is a bit difficult,
Take the big
John.
one out first. And
In the Scottish Classic racing, it's a bit like the Ferrari team. You are like a team going into the corner. I don't know which one's which.
we tag team.
You
That's
should
what we're
actually
going to do this weekend. We're
maybe
tag
weld
teaming
the two
wee man
bikes
here.
together and make it like a four-wheel, a
We
quad
could make
bike.
it a quad bike.
So anyway, good
Yeah.
luck at the racing, John.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah, enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, well done, Monty.
So we're at the lovely Glencairn in the Eden Valley here for the Classic Scrambling today, and we've got in the presence of the former world's CZ champion. I'm just wondering what his thoughts are for the weekend, and does he think that he could get on the podium in the British Championship this weekend?
Well, it's maybe possible. I was on the podium in the last round, so that's
So-
possible.
It's well, and as your new team member, David Wilson, have you been working on his bike for him?
No, the last round of our club championship, he passed me 3 times, and I repassed him 3 times. So no, Davey's on the pace now on a CZ.
So I would need to look out for Davey in future races. Then Team CZ seems to be like taking over.
Oh, without doubt.
We need to try and push the 4 strokes a bit because the CZ guys are maybe getting a wee bit too much of a march on us. So
We're coming out with a lot of fancy modifications to the gearbox and stuff. So
I've seen that the linkage. Well, anyway, I hope you have a safe trip back to Northern Ireland and have a good weekend racing. And this weekend is in honour of Joe Maxwell, and I've got a little surprise for Joe.
he's a CCM man, isn't he?
He's a CCM man. I've got a little surprise for Joe from Rob Kinsey with him in Austin Blues. So you should enjoy that. So it's good, always good to see the brother. That's fast Calderwood at the racing, and this is slow Calderwood. Yeah. So fast Calderwood, slow Calderwood. So see that?
Yeah.
If you're listening in, I'm just going to run off with Carl to marry Carl here. John will let
You still recording, Monty?
Oh, no.
No, he never does. He never does.
It's
amazing. Oh, well, okay.
Monday, I restrained myself, man. I didn't want to say that when I was a child. He hit me over the head with a brick.
Did you?
I didn't do a very good job.
I didn't want to say him onto the, when I was a child. He hit me over the head with a brick.
Texas. We've got a race down here in old southern England. Paul Solo. Cheers, all my old friends in Texas. Robert Croc.
we're here at the beautiful Eden Valley at Glencairn Motocross Classic Racing, and we're interviewing Deborah Allison and what it's like to be the principal.
Team principal.
Team principal for a motorcycle racer, and what the duties are. Are there any duties that you enjoy when you're on a motorcycle guys out racing?
I've had to learn so many new skills. For example, nurse, masseuse,
marshalling, laundry,
putting sticking plasters on things.
Sticking plasters,
tent building. The list goes on. Cook, although I've got my sous chef over there.
So what, do you find that do you find that it's difficult to bring the Edinburgh cocktail select of high heels onto the grassland? Do you find that difficult? Have you ever went over in your ankle?
Oh, I've had a few kogels in my time.
A kogel?
A kogel, yes. But no, I do insist on wearing heels to the racing.
And apparently we're going to have, later on this evening, we're going to have the interview with Trevor Calderwood's wife, David Wilson. Yeah. Apparently David's going to have Trevor's baby later on this year.
Well, I have heard that they like to spoon.
There's heels to the racing. Heels!
This is the footwear.
All right. So I hope you enjoy the racing, and we all go home safe.
Absolutely.
And see Angus the cat.
Yes.
Because he'll be pining for you.
I know.
Yes. Yeah.
He was in the huff during the night and didn't approach us.
Yeah, he didn't come out all night. A cat can sense we were leaving, so yeah. So that's the joys of motorcycle racing.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, anyway, thanks very much for all you've done for me at the motorcycle racing.
My pleasure.
And just keep the checks rolling in. Make them out to cash.
Okay. Hi, this is John Fleming here. Welcome you to Drumlanrig Castle.
Stop!
Cut! No again. To Drumlanrig Castle. Drumlanrig Castle. To Drumlanrig Castle. To Drumlanrig Castle. Stop! Cut! No again. Welcome everybody to Drumlanrig. Welcome everybody to Drumlanrig. Right, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Welcome here to the castle in Scotland. We're here we are today with a good friend of me and Archie Baird's, who we met at Diamond Dawn's Motocross in Texas, Dale Burrows. Dale has helped Archie Baird when we were over there and supplied him with a bike with his friend Rent Smith, and we very appreciated that. So just give us an idea how you managed to convince your good lady how to come to this event, Dale.
Well, she was here about 15-20 years ago with her mom, and I think she wanted to come and kind of retrace some of the tracks that she was forced to go around with her mom, like looking at all these churches and castles and things, and tracing genealogy, right? Ancestors and stuff. And so this was a time for her to come, and I actually got roped into doing that part. Went to some museums and stuff. So now I'm at a racetrack where I feel at ease. Even though it's raining, I'm happy.
So did you convince your wife that you were coming to look at castles and stuff, and then the motocross was an add-on?
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to work.
Well done. Yeah, and now that you've been here and you've tasted a bit of Scottish hospitality, because I believe you've been touring around for a few days.
Yeah, I've been to South Africa, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, Panama, and I wouldn't count crossing over to Mexico or crossing over into Canada really going anywhere. It's border towns kind of thing. But I have to say I'm extremely impressed with how clean everything is. Now y'all don't waste money on asphalt making the roads wide enough. That's for sure. That was the only issue I had, was just like you got to thread the needle when you're going, either direction, and then. But anyway, I wasn't 10 minutes from the airport, and I took a left when I should have went around the roundabout, and I was on a single track. I mean, I would take my dirt bike down it, and I'm going down it with a rental car. And there's a tractor that's big as,
Yeah, it's a big learning curve.
It's kind of like, who pulls over?
Yeah, it's a big learning curve. And now you've arrived here in the hospitality of Archie Baird, the friend, and you've had a look at the castle and the track area. What do you think of the track? You're not used to this grass area, I would say.
No, the armor events that we do in the U.S., there's only two real true grass tracks. One is Unadilla. The elevation changes is very similar to what you guys have here. But as far as grass in West Virginia, McKee Sky Ranch is strictly once a year type thing. They'll bush hog it and lay the track out like you guys did. I'm really looking forward to trying it out.
And we believe that Archie has done a good job, and he's got a special bike for you. He's got a Monda, they call it, which is a Myco frame with a Honda CR engine in it, 480. And how do you feel about riding that?
Well, it's going to be a different bike. It's, like I say, it's a Mako with no brakes, but then it's got a Honda engine that's going to scare me.
That's it.
So it's going to be interesting. And I've already been forewarned that the grass, even if it's dry, is slick.
Yeah.
Because it's very thick grass.
Yeah, for sure. It's really good, and we welcome you to Scotland, and your wife. She's a bit camera shy. But we hope that we see you ourselves when we come back to Texas next year. And
I want to make this an annual event. And you and Archie come. You're always welcome in the U.S. And, we'll take care of you. The bikes, whatever. And we'll keep this going. It's great fun.
Yeah, well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, welcome. It's John Fleming here again, giving you a little update from the Castle Scramble here in Scotland. With me we've got from Northern Ireland Davy Wilson and his good lady Shaz, and we welcome Davy and his Shaz to this event. And what do you think of the venue, David?
Oh, it's out of this world, John. Absolute, just the beauty of this area is unbelievable. Me and Shaz was out on the mountain bikes, way up round the castle, the grounds. This is some spot, boy. It's A1, couldn't be beat. Brilliant event.
And what about yourself, Shaz? Do you like it? You've been up at the castle, do you like it?
Lovely, yes. We've been out on the mountain bikes, yes, as David says.
Has Davey give you a second proposal or anything like that?
Well, he should be, sir.
Yeah, he should be, wouldn't he?
I was going to buy her a picture up in the castle, but it's worth £120 million, so I just decided maybe not. A Rembrandt.
And today, you've been here for a couple of days now, Davey, and what do you think of the circuit?
I think the track is second to none. There's a bit of everything in it. There's technical, there's sweeping corners, there's tight corners, there's bumps, there's humps. There's a wee hill there I call the mini Faraday, double jump. It's excellent. We have the wall of death, the big turn on the brow. It's all good stuff.
So it's the sound of it, David, you're looking forward to tomorrow?
Oh, definitely. This has been brilliant.
And we have some other news, which is good news, that we knew you were coming to do this event. And we're short of a team member, which we had penciled in 2016 World CZ Championship at Calderwood, but unfortunately due to other commitments in Alicante with his good lady, we've now drafted yourself in to be a team member for the Team AMD contract motorsport team. And how do you feel about that?
Oh, I no bother, boy. Now mate Trev, he would love to be here. He's chomping at the bit, I know. But Trevor, he's doing something like, he says he's visited a few shoe shops. He's doing a wee bit of handbag shopping. So Trevor's just happy where he is,
He's happy doing handbag shopping. And Obviously, the main sponsor, Fraser Dykes, has supplied you with shirt and clothing. And what do you think about that? Isn't that
I
a good gesture?
just heard it personally say to Fraser, the man's a gentleman, the effort, the plump, the work, and I've met the man a couple of times. I just say he's a gentleman, and I just say, you know, it's brilliant that he would do that. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we can get a couple of results and try our best, because we feel the man has really went out his way to put on a big event.
Good, and we obviously, because we've got a connection, David, as friends, we welcomed you and your wife Chaz to our domain as it would be, and we look forward to a little drink later on today.
And just on air, John, I want to make it clear that my granny was Scottish.
Well, we're okay with that, Davey, yeah, but it's no problem, you're drafted in the team. And Shaz, I believe, it made the last phone call I had with you, she said, yeah, he's got a Scottish granny, and also she was making you tatties and mince that night.
Yes,
that's
I
right.
was,
Yeah, so you're built up for it.
We're half Scottish, really.
Anyway, just to conclude it, thanks very much, David.
Right,
I
John.
look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Excellent, folks. Thanks, Monty.
Lovely.
Good stuff.
Some fuel in here for Andy King on the 580 CCM. Andy likes his bike set up with the handlebars laid off, a bit like the way Graham Noyce rides, with a laid off style, as opposed to the way I ride with the handlebars up. So yeah, so that's a few minor adjustments for Andy. Yeah, he likes to ride with laid off as opposed to elbows in there.
It'll be a bit different for the Stormer, that one.
I told him just to keep changing up. Joe Maxwell and me have had a team talk, so as Joe says, just to keep changing up. So I think maybe things should go okay today. All looking good for Andy.
Well, hello again, and thanks for taking the time to join us. We're here at the start of a brand new Scottish motocross season. Shite. Today we're here at Southalls Farm. Well, hello again, and thanks for taking the time to tune into my shite Scramble Club's events this year. So look out for all the footage on my YouTube. YouTube channel. It's been a long winter layoff, but we've finally made it through to the start of another racing Now I will be covering all of the Scottish Twinshock events this year throughout. Oh, f***ing bastard! Now we're expecting a bumper entry of riders for today, because it is the first round of the year, and we usually get. Oh, for f***ing sake, it was going so well there too. Well, I hope you enjoyed some of those bikes in the paddock from this round 10. Now don't forget, you can see all of these bikes in action on the track by just searching my YouTube channel, and you will see all of them. So we have one more round of shite. Now here at Lockerbie we have a huge event, a huge sort of.
Okay, this is just a small presentation of a token of goodwill to Christopher for all his working, filming us all, making us all look good or slow, depends who you are, written off Les. Thanks very much for your service.
You're welcome, John. Is that it? Boxes?
It's just a start, it depends.
And they check?
We haven't looked in the box yet.
Oh, is there checking the box?
It's in the box.
Oh, you mean check the box to see that there's no one in it?
So we're gathered here at the beautiful Eden Valley in Penrith and Glencairn, great farming country. David Wilson, Northern Irishman. Where did you actually start racing bikes when you were a young guy?
Oh, I started racing bikes back in the 70s.
Well,
75,
I believe
76.
you used to race Suzuki RM 125s and
Oh aye.
And you're great friends with your buddy Trevor Calderwood at Schoolboy Riders.
Me and Trevor knocked the other off then, and we're still knocking each other off.
Apparently,
well, I didn't mean it that way. I meant.
Well, apparently, a couple of years ago at Ballyblack 2 Day, that you were having such a close race at Trevor in the last corner, you actually hit the last post with your head and knocked yourself out.
Aye, well, Trevor being the good mate he is, he just cut me clean off. drive me into the post and knock me clean out. But that's what mates is for in this game.
Right enough, I heard that he actually stopped and came back to see if you're okay.
He did. He stopped to come back to see if I was alright. But I think he had his eye on my bike. That's why he came back. But
So what class are you riding tomorrow, and what sort of motorcycle have you got with you this weekend?
well,
David?
I'm riding it's a pre-74, pre-75. And I have a CZ 360.
A 360, so you're in the pre-75 class, yeah.
Oh, aye.
So you've defected to CZ, and apparently he's defected to CZ.
Because he was a BSA man, wasn't he?
Oh, aye,
So
aye.
we have lost another BSA rider to...
Well, I don't know that.
Maybe
She's
not.
she's grazing at the minute, but she'll be out again. So
So that's good. We'll keep it short and sweet here because I've got hundreds of other professional riders to interview.
that's good.
We promise we'll edit this video correctly.
Aye, well, I'm sponsored by
Aye,
the right
sponsored by-
firm, you know.
So it's very nice to chat to you, David, and have
Arthur says I'm to do well.
well, enjoy the racing tomorrow, and I hope you do really well, and we'll see you at the prize giving.
That's great, Les.
Apparently there's going to be a special presentation for Joe Maxwell. We've got a special little presentation to do for him, so
Wow.
I hope you hang on for
Good
that.
stuff. Great stuff.
Okay.
We're really looking forward to tomorrow. It'll be good crack.
Yeah. Thanks very much, David.
Right, Les. Thanks a million, boy. I'll meet it.
Well,
Right,
well done, guys.